listening to Opie and Anthony. On the Virus, Sirius XM.
Are you going to have a new landlord?
Oh, yeah. I'm getting rid of this.
You want to talk about your old landlord yet? Or
Yeah.
Wait
His mom?
No, he's got to. Got to hear about his landlord. Seriously, this is good radio.
Oh, my God.
His landlord invited him and Jess to dinner, the barbecue.
The apartment that we
Did he
live
try
in
to have
now.
sex with Jess?
Pretty much.
Yeah, in a
God.
manner
I hope
of
so.
speaking.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Exactly, you cuckold.
All right, he's all man.
But the apartment that we live in
Wait,
now.
is the barbecue the big? Is that the headliner?
I think so. Yeah.
Did he do other stuff before the barbecue?
Just follow-ups.
He was. All right, go ahead. Tell the story really fast.
The apartment we live in it's in a building, but each apartment is owned separately. So our landlord just owns the apartment that we're in. It's not like a corporate thing. It's just the guy owns the apartment. So we deal directly with him. And so, like, after living there for a year, we didn't sign a new lease, but we were just like, yeah, we're just going to stick around. And he was like, okay. And then after a year and 3 months or so, he started texting and calling, like, to pursue a personal relationship.
He's a fan of Jess's.
And I never...
Who isn't?
I never gave him my phone. He never had any contact with me. I always told Jess just to deal with it.
Oh, shit.
that's
What are you, dumb?
And so...
You don't tell an attractive girl to deal with some fucking guy. Well,
it was over the
you're a
phone. It
rookie.
was
Doesn't
not
matter.
personal.
That's how it starts, over the phone.
But he's a weirdo.
Yeah, why would you let your chick
Yeah,
deal with him
and
instead
you're
of protecting
not?
her?
She's with you. You're a weirdo. She's into weirdos.
This guy is like, anyway, he started,
No, this you got to hear this.
he started
This is a good
leaving,
story.
Jess goes, Sam, you got to hear this voicemail that
creepy.
the landlord just left. And this was like over the summer, and I go, okay. And he leaves this voicemail. It goes, hi, it's so-and-so. I was thinking that you and Sam, of course, Sam could come over to my house. You could come over. It could be on a Saturday or a Sunday, and just come over, and we would have some food and maybe some drinks we'd eat, and you'd have something to eat, and you'd come over and sit down, have some food. We could drink something if you wanted to, have something to
He's
eat.
talking like this?
This is on the voicemail.
Wow.
Well, then I could drug your boyfriend and rape you with a hammer.
And we go, oh, gee. And so we just called him back, and she was like, yeah, we get, Sam's real busy, works on Saturdays and da-da-da. And he goes, well, we could do it this weekend or next weekend or then any other weekend.
Oh, great.
And we go, oh, geez. So we have and we go, okay. So we made a weekend to finally do it, and we went over there. And he was like, he lives with his mother.
Holy
like his old mother.
shit.
He's
Norman fucking Bates.
He's definitely OCD and probably autistic too.
Wow.
Because he was like, he's repeating everything. He takes us a tour around the house. He's twisting the picture frames, making sure everything is just right. His mom lives in her room. She doesn't really leave her room. She seemed like a nice old lady, but it's just a mattress on the floor.
Oh, wow.
That she slept on, and then like a chair with a TV tray attached to it and a small TV.
What
that
a
she just stays.
sick scene this sounds like.
And then he brought us into his dad's old office because his dad had died like 6 months ago.
Stuffed animals and animal heads on the wall?
No, but a wall full of firearms.
Oh.
Firearms. He likes he's a collector.
Guy sounds like a reasonable fella.
But instead of having them locked up or they're just on hooks on the wall.
Hanging on the wall.
Yeah, just on hooks.
Never know.
And he's showing us all these rooms, everything. There's just all kinds of horrible things. And we go back downstairs, and there was a mace gun in the kitchen. Oh. And I just, all right, well, we just won't mention that we've seen that and just try to get through the evening. And
why would you go there, man? I would never put my girl in that kind of danger.
I guess we didn't
Unless
really.
you're packing.
I wasn't.
Did you feel like you had no choice and you had to do the barbecue with the landlord?
The first one, yeah. I mean, I told her we wouldn't be doing it again.
The first one?
Because he wanted to keep having like a social relationship.
Oh, boy.
And so he explained that the mace gun was there because if there's a robber and he shoots him, then the bullet could go through his wall of his house and into his neighbor's house.
So you use hollow points?
No, he used a mace gun instead. And
what does a mace gun do?
It shoots mace at a distance.
But out of, like, how? You know what I mean?
It's like it looks like a gun.
Is it like a water pistol, but it's filled with mace? Like
you load a mace can in it, like what you'd spray. You just load it in.
So does it shoot spray?
Bonk. Yeah, it just shoots the liquid further and stronger.
Go.
Crazy. This guy's crazy.
And then he started making us dinner. We said, all right, we'll leave at 6. And he goes, 6:30. We'll leave at 6. Okay, 6:30.
He told you 6:30?
That's when he said, okay,
That's
fine,
when the roofie
6:30.
kicks in, right.
And so while we're in the kitchen, he has to turn the faucet on, off and on like 4 times. Every time he turns it on.
Yeah,
off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. And then he started making chicken. Made a giant pan of chicken.
Did you look to make sure if he was sprinkling anything in there?
Yes, it was marinating in something. There was nothing you couldn't tell.
The blood of his other tenants.
I was going to say, damn it, the last victim. Fuck.
But he literally made enough chicken.
You probably ate human flesh. You don't even know it.
Rory Calhoun's just fucking
Right.
He made enough chicken for 10 people. And he put that in the oven. And then he made in it 2 full bags of carrots. And he put that into a giant pot. And he made all this food. And then it was 6 o'clock already when he was just putting stuff in. He put in baked potatoes at 6 o'clock.
No, you gotta
It
go.
takes too long. And so we brought it up, and he goes, okay, so he rushes it along. Because once you confront what's going on, he immediately, oh, you're, okay, yeah. And so he gave Jess and me giant plates full of food. And then he sat down.
Yeah?
And we go, there's tons of food. We go, aren't you going to eat? And he goes, yeah, I will.
This is like
And
a
he just-
serial killer.
Oh my
And
God,
he
it's
just
like it's
sits there.
poisoned. I'd be like, he's poisoned this.
He just sits there while we're kind of picking at it, just saying, when can we
At
leave?
this point, are you TV eating? You know how they eat on TV programs? You kind of make
mixing everything around. And then Jess has her leg kind of crossed over her knee
Oh, yeah.
with her foot sticking up.
Oh,
Keeping that snatch closed.
And the guy
Smart
goes,
move.
oh, these are really nice shoes. Are they?
Yeah.
And she was wearing moccasins. And she was like, yeah, they're like real moccasins. And he started holding her foot with the shoe on it.
way.
And I was like, oh, what? This could end horribly.
Did you go, hey, dude,
I was more concerned with leaving without a confrontation.
With your giant
That was
plates
my
of
plan.
food. What
We
was
just-
on the plate? A lot of chicken, carrots, and potatoes. It's the
That's
worst
it.
meal ever.
That's the whole meal.
this guy's weird.
And then he started showing us pictures from the 80s of his friends and family that we've never met any of them. This is the first time we
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're no
from
longer
the
around.
Chicken.
This
They
was
ate the
and she
chicken.
was
And then we were like, look, I gotta get home because my parents are coming in from out of town.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Gotta say that.
And so he goes, okay, fine, you could go. And then Jess goes, can we help you clean up? Why are you still being polite?
Oh, why did
And
she say that?
He goes, no, just leave it. And she was like, well, should we at least throw it out? And she had like kind of eaten the baked potato, but pretty much just scooped out the potato. And he goes, no, I'll eat the skin. And we go, what? And he goes, you don't have any socially transmitted diseases, do you? I'm just kidding. But he never made clear
You know
whether
what
he was
He
kidding
took
about
the empty skin that
Yeah.
Jess had been, some of her saliva was on and just fucked the potato skin.
He just
he used it like a fuck
while his
toy.
mother sat upstairs
Yes.
watching television.
What are you doing down there?
Wait a minute, but wasn't there more with the feet?
Well, he was stroking them and holding.
Yeah, you just said
my
he held the moccasin.
God.
No. He held her foot inside the moccasin.
why
Yeah.
would she allow that? in
How
God's-
far up did one
I'm
hand go
ticklish.
up her ankle?
Not far past the ankle.
Did he touch skin?
He's a foot guy.
He might have touched some
Yeah, but
skin.
you ask,
Wow.
Because it's a low-cut shoe.
Yeah.
you ask why, but I think sometimes you get in a situation where you're like, fuck, just
yeah.
let him touch your feet so we get out of here alive.
Just
Who
leave.
knows what else he could do?
Shit.
And
Right?
when, and so we finally got out. He was like, before you go, of course I'll need to take your picture. We go, what?
The time you ate the chicken.
And so he did. He took our picture.
How do you
Outside
wait?
his
Wait,
house.
wait.
It's a souvenir.
Hold on, before you get to the picture taking, how do you know for sure that you didn't lose a couple hours of time? How do you know for sure?
Yeah. Any roof and all? No.
You know what I mean? Like,
I was conscious.
You
And
sure?
So, yes, I was sure I was conscious because we were monitoring the clock the whole time.
Yeah, good.
You know?
It's like a UFO abduction. They lost like 3 hours. Her asshole hurts, and so does his mouth. What happened?
So, like, we got out of there, and then, I mean, we really had to make this move thing happen quick because, like, a month ago, he texted Jess.
Wait, stop. The
Yeah,
picture, because I interrupted you. Outside the house?
He took a picture of us outside the house, and then like a week later, he texted saying he would have to give us a copy of it. We went, okay. Like, why would we want a copy of it? What?
Yeah, what?
Why would you take a picture of us?
He's a weirdo.
Yes, he is a creep.
Is what it's
I
called.
wonder how close he was to killing you guys.
Killing you.
And maybe something happened. Maybe maybe his mom wasn't supposed to be in the house, or I don't know, something.
I almost got furious at Jess because we were sitting. We were on the ground level of the house in the living room, and you could see the front door, windows. This is safe territory.
So you had
there's
your
a downstairs and an
already?
upstairs, right? And so 20 minutes into being there, Jess asked for a tour.
Oh my God, what's wrong
And the
with
first thing he did
her?
was take us downstairs into his garage.
Downstairs where there's no
I go, what are
exit.
you doing?
Oh my God.
that's what
What
a
all he has to do
torture
is lock
chamber
a
is.
fucking door, and the neighbors will never hear your scream.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's fucked
Jess
up.
is not
Oh,
smart with that.
no.
Like her, I mean, not as a person, but her perception of danger is not good.
No.
Yeah.
She really needs to stop doing it. You're crazy.
Well, after that, though, she got completely paranoid, and he texted her like a month ago and said, hey, I'm making some home improvements. You and Sam need to come by again. And she goes, what do I do? I go, just don't even respond to him. He's just a landlord. We don't have a relationship.
No.
No, you
And
probably
so-
should respond, though, and make it kind of vague. Like, yeah, that sounds...
Well, 6 days later, he
Oh, okay.
texted her again saying, hey, you never responded to the text message that I sent you 6 days
my
ago.
God.
I'd be surprised if your phone doesn't get texts, winky face. Oh, Jesus.
See, I hated your chicken
Wow.
and your potatoes.
I shit for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so we did. That's when we started doing the blow off thing and saying, well, and then we go, yeah, we're kind of busy. Fall is bad for us. And he goes,
Fall, you're saying.
yes,
The entire season.
A whole
Yes,
season. When a whole season is bad for you,
Fall is bad
you
for us.
know you're full of shit.
and his response is, no problem. I'll text you again. We'll do this sometime after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas.
Right. In the window.
that-
Well, that's
oh,
good.
wow.
So then you realize...
That's the window he said. And
You
so we
realize,
said,
holy shit, we got to be out of
we
there
need an apartment.
before Thanksgiving.
That gives you incentive to get the fuck out, right?
right. And then
Where was the mom the whole time?
in her room, she doesn't leave the room.
Do you know if she's alive?
No, we met her. She seemed like she had it together.
Oh, yeah?
Somewhat, but who knows? And then when Jess called him to say we were moving out, he was totally like, there was no emotion attached to it, as if we never, none
never
of it ever.
said.
He was like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
And
So
then-
when do we get together again?
He goes, but I'll need your new address so I can send your deposit.
Oh, no.
I said-
just eat the deposit at
I
this
said
point.
he'll send it to the work address. He can have Sirius's
Okay.
address.
Yeah.
The guy's I wouldn't even give him that, honestly. He's a fucking asshole, this guy.
Wow, this guy's like
He's a
weird.
fucking asshole.
It's a maniac.
He's got
What was in the
friends now.
basement?
He had the basement was connected to a garage where he
Duct
had
tape,
an old
rope.
where he had an
Hammer.
old car that he and his dad had put together.
Well, you should check the trunk of the old car. I'm sure there's something in there.
I'd rather not know. And then in the little room downstairs, I guess he claimed he liked sound equipment, so he had some like speakers that are from the late '90s plugged into a Nageltron type TV with a VCR connected to it.
That's the tape when he's killing people.
Well, good thing
He
I
records
wasn't
it and then watches it. Oh, man, this
with his
guy's...
you might have
father's
been in a
gun
serial
collection.
killer's house.
Yeah, you
wouldn't be
were.
You might have been.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Any lime? Did you see any lime down there?
I didn't
Moths.
see.
Yeah.
Moths.
Any moths, right?
I didn't see, but I really wouldn't be
She
surprised.
asked for a tour.
That's what I-
Holy shit.
Did he have a great big fat afro?
Yeah, I don't know why she asked for the
Oh,
tour.
my. Probably out of just nervousness.
That's like every bad movie where
Yeah.
the girl will go like, oh, can we have the tour? And the boyfriend's like, oh, boy, here's where we die. And then
Yeah.
they do.
And then
they
the serial killer
die,
gets an
yeah.
instant hard on. Like, fuck, this is easy.
Yeah.
And
yes, why don't I show you the basement?
The Virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
When we left, Jess was driving, and she just got in the car and just started driving. We were going the completely wrong direction.
Just to leave.
get away.
Just get away.
Yeah.
Was she shaking and crying?
She was like, you. I was like, yeah, that was weird, huh? And she's like, no, you don't understand how uncomfortable
Did
that
she
made
still
me.
have chicken grease on her foot? Like, where his handling her ankle.
She would have if he had eaten with us instead of just watching us the whole time eat. And just loading up our plate with his. She gave Jess probably 6 full-size carrots on her plate. You know how many? And he kept insisting she took 1 piece of chicken. And he stood there for like 5. No, take another one. I know you're hungry.
That's trying
not
to get the full dose. Dude, you have to take more.
Yeah, you might wake up.
How did you guys actually put food in your mouth?
I know.
Like, I would have
If
never
he's
done
just
it.
watching,
I would.
that's like poison.
I just wanted it to go.
Sounds like a bad guy from Dexter. Very good.
Yeah.
Gun-toting, fucking whatever the rest of your name is from Tampa.
Just go because obviously he's got the OCDs things and the autism or whatever it was. And what that is it makes it so that the things, he plans things in his head.
Yeah.
So I wanted everything to just go according to what was planned in his head.
Yeah,
so we
what
could
if it
just
was
escape.
killing you?
Well,
Of course,
except
with
for that.
poison.
Yeah. What would have happened besides fucking Sirius stock going up?
What if you started like? What if at one point you started feeling like woozy, and you'd be like,
I would have been like, shit.
like you drugged us. Yes, I did. And then he makes the human centipede out of you and Jess.
Oh, God.
I would have gone for the mace gun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you rather her lips be sewn to your asshole or your lips be sewn to her asshole?
I'd love my lips to be, I mean, if I was in that situation.
Okay, yeah.
And then because then you'd have to eat her shit
all the time.
as
Lucky you.
opposed to her eating your shit and you get to eat like regular food.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like her eating my shit seems very selfish.
Yeah.
But hot in a way,
But-
like dominating.
But you're a very picky eater.
I am a very
Yeah, she'd have to eat she'd probably rather eat your shit too. To the food that she'd have to eat to make you happy.
Yeah.
Might as well be shit.
Shit in your dumb mouth.
I want Sam to prove to us that he didn't lose track of time.
I
man.
didn't. I stayed conscious. I looked
How
at
do
the
you know,
clocks,
though?
because we were very observant of the clocks, because we said, we'll get there.
What if he's fucking moving the clocks, man?
Ah.
Oh, no. Moving the clocks.
Yeah, like
Moving them backwards.
He moved him back. He's got it all planned out. Like
All of
you
a sudden,
said,
you wake up and you're like, oh, look, nothing happened. It's still 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, and he like...
the clothes don't feel like quite right on you.
Right,
Like they're not sitting on you
they're
right.
askew.
You gotta kind of adjust your shirt. You're like, why is this?
Your underwear's to the right just a little too much.
Like,
Like,
is this?
what?
One of my left nuts hanging out the leg of my underwear. I hate when that happens.
And he's got an area where he has like raccoons and stuff. He feeds them outside of his house.
Dude,
He's
Like
crazy.
people
This
try
is
to get
really
those.
creepy.
Those are pesky. You just went through a whole ordeal trying to
Yes,
get.
they're pests.
Yeah,
and he feeds them.
he feeds them. He tries to.
You know what he
attract them.
feeds them? His victims.
Yeah,
Fingers.
I was hoping kibble.
They're his friends. He has no friends.
And how do you know you ate
apparently, right?
chicken?
Yeah.
Maybe it was one of his raccoon buddies that died.
I hope it was, and it looked. And
How was it prepared? Was it regular like bone chicken? Was it chicken cutlet?
It was boned chicken.
Okay, like chicken parts, like legs and
Yes.
wings and breast and
Yes,
stuff.
different parts.
Okay.
And what was the seasoning?
I don't know. It was marinated in something and then
God.
baked.
cum? It was
I hope it
marinated in
wasn't-
his own cum and the blood of his victims,
I sure hope it wasn't semen and blood.
and then whisked. They have to whisk that to get it together. Oh wow, that is creepy.
Yeah, we might. I mean, he doesn't. I told, and then this is how Jess, like, you said, a perception of danger. I go, just give him my phone number and say, Sam's being bad about time. Just deal with him. I said, start giving him my phone number. He'll stop texting you. Give him my phone number. And she goes, no, because then when I want to move, you'll tell me everything's fine because you're dealing with it. And I said, what's worse?
Oh really?
So deal with him then. What's worse?
They're calling it the silence of the Sams. Actually, Joe W. gets the credit on that.
Silence
Up
of
there
the
in Boston.
Did the rancher make you perform fellatio? Did he make you listen to special delivery? No, he's very decent, man.
Was he wearing an Opie and Anthony t-shirt? Because this sounds very familiar.
No.
Okay.
You will let me know if Sam stops screaming.
And then we had to, Jess made me get a lock, like a chain or a deadbolt or something for the inside of our door.
Fuck.
Because she was then, I forget who reminded her that he's our landlord, he has keys.
You put Afro sheen in your hair, but not today. Silence of the Sams. Oh, that's great. multiple MiGs should have thrown jism in your face.
Well, that was my role.
Exactly. Sam would have made the yummy noise and went back for more. Just hung out in front of the cell.
Catching it like peanuts.
Why did he need a photo of you guys?
I don't know.
You think he was jerking off to the photo?
I hope not, but it's a possibility.
You think? Of course he was. He was holding her tootsies.
Maybe that's his thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just his thing, and you're lucky.
So, Sam, what happened with the chicken?
I don't know.
They're going to find those photos in a little secret compartment.
Oh,
in Frederica Bimmel's house.
He could also be doing it in stages, so you got to get the fuck away from this guy.
Yes.
Maybe he starts with photos and jerking off on just his face. Sorry to say that.
That's
Then it leads up to him slicing your throat, letting you bleed out while he has sex with your girl.
Well, if you make it, if I'm on the show on Friday, you'll know I'm okay.
When are you moving?
Friday.
He's going to be waiting.
Does he know what you do for a living? You might be listening to.
So you're going to have to leave a forwarding address for mail.
No. I never.
At the post office.
I still get half my mail sent to my parents' house anyway. So.
Okay.
Of course you do.
I have an address.
Bobby
you
can
use
organize
for,
it nicely for you.
Check too.
Oh, your parents are going.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great.
He's going to be after your parents then.
Yeah, whatever.
You ever see T2?
You know what?
Terminator 2?
Oh yes.
He goes over to the parents' house.
Whoosh, they've lived a long life. They got their.
I have a feeling Sam's father could take care of himself.
Yeah, they probably do have some.
Is this guy? What's this guy look like?
You
You got to pick a celebrity. Is there?
He doesn't look. He's not.
John Wayne Gacy.
He's not terribly weird looking. He looks
like a clown. He comes out with a little painting.
He looks a lot less weird than I thought when I heard his voice, but his eyes dart.
Oh, shit.
Not like Stevie.
Like Stevie? Oh.
But like he's got like crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Like they're open wide, you can see everything, but they're all like you don't know what's going on behind them, and there's like he's not completely in touch with what's going on.
And who does he look like? Like is he big build?
No.
Slight?
No, he's he's not skinny, but he's shorter than me.
Could he overpower you, do you think?
Well, he probably has a rage in him that would be hard
With
to...
the craziness?
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy people usually have
You're
that
fucking
strength.
nuts. I would never have gone against my instincts and got never do that, man.
Yeah.
No, always stick with your instincts.
Never put your chick in danger like that. Never. You don't mean to, but
She didn't help the situation.
she
with
was
the
awful. She was awful.
crap.
She was terrible.
She was a hindrance.
Never be nice.
You probably would have left her behind, Sam.
To eat a stranger's food when he's sitting there not eating. Even James Bond, wouldn't drink the drink unless the bad guy drank some.
And you already switch him.
And usually you switch him, yeah.
It's very smart.
You would have done
Him
that.
and Jess should have just switched it. That would have been smart.
Yeah.
Then they drug each other.
Yeah, they're both drugged with their...
I just don't know how you ate the food.
A
without
limp,
him
drunk
eating.
Jess. That would be so cool. He picks her up, carries her into the room.
What's
You're
cool
just
about
passed out. You're just passed out at the table. You're facing the chicken.
Clockwork Orange.
Ah, and he just picks her up. She's all, her hair is like down, and he just bringing her into a room, and you just like, you see he lays her on the bed, and then the door shuts, and you hear
And he didn't peel the carrots.
What?
That's weird as
He left
hell.
carrot skin on?
Yes.
How did he prepare the carrots?
That's where all the nutrients
Put
are.
him in it was at least 2, maybe 3 full bags of carrots that you get at a grocery store.
I wanted to put him in Jess's vagina and then put on a bunny outfit and fucking do a shining moment.
Why is he obsessed with carrots?
I don't know. He
really
opened
likes
all
them
3
carrots.
bags. He poured them out.
3 bags of carrots with 2 people.
He cut like the top and the bottom off of them. And then he just put them into a pot. I said I preferred raw vegetables.
So he boiled your carrots?
No, but I ate mine raw and my potato raw because that's how I get down.
This is a very good question coming in. Where's Jess right now? He might listen to the show and realize this is his last chance.
That would be horrible
What's
if he
in
was
the
listening.
box? What's in the box?
You know, it's a Tupperware with his hair in it.
Silence of the Sams.
Hey, if he did cut her head off, at least your mom would save it. You don't have to worry about that. You'd be able to talk to her.
Yeah, at least you could visit it. Like you could do your hair. JD in New York City, you know for a fact that 2 hours before he served them, those carrots were buried in his hairy asshole.
No, I
God.
saw them in the bag.
You sure?
Don't matter. He could have put them back in the
could've
bag.
put 'em
Might have been a
back in
little
the bag.
trickery.
Oh, he's just getting off. Yeah, you like those carrots, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had him up his.
I would love to
tiny
know what
hole.
his thing is. Obviously, well, I'm not even gonna say obviously. It doesn't seem like a serial killer,
I
but
think
he's into some weird
Jess.
shit.
He's
Why did he
into Jess.
prepare so much food?
He's an asshole, that's why. The
So
guy's a
much.
fucking asshole and a kook. The only bigger assholes are you two for going over there. He's a foot fetish. He wants to suck. He wants Jess to stand on his face.
Oh,
he wants
yeah.
to worship her feet.
Yeah.
3 bags of carrots.
He wouldn't
3
hurt
bags.
her.
Those represent toes.
And he's making baked potatoes.
How many baked
Yeah.
potatoes for
Bigger
2
toes.
people?
So yeah,
Yeah.
he's not gonna eat. He's like I'll
Why
make.
would he even invite you over and not eat?
He's a dickhead. That's
He's
why.
like, I'll make 4 potatoes. And Jess goes, well, Sam's not going to have a baked potato. And this is why I'm saying his mind is just like, he's got a plan. He's going to go through.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I'll make 4 just in case.
Of what?
Potatoes.
He makes 4 potatoes.
Potatoes.
And one is served.
Here's what you should have said. We got something for you in the car. Jess, let's go grab it. I can't even wait. And she would have went, what? He'd go, what? You go, no, come on. We brought it for you. We have to bring it in.
no.
And then he would have heard,
Peel out.
But the problem with your plan, Jess would be like, we didn't bring him anything.
yeah, I know.
But
I didn't even tell her
Jess.
about it. I didn't even tell her about it. It's a big surprise. But it's going to take 2 of us to carry it. It's her teeth if she keeps talking.
And then he'd have gone, Jess, you stay here. I'll go help get it.
Yeah, well, if it's that big, yeah, I'll help
Yeah.
carry
You
it.
I'll
said,
help
no,
get it.
it's a surprise. It's got a lot of pictures of Jess's feet. You're going to love it.
Sam, hear me out. There's another take on this whole thing.
Sam's a cuckold.
You don't make a lot of money.
No.
Why not fucking sacrifice a little foot fetish thing to get free fucking rent?
So you think sacrifice Jess?
Oh, yeah.
Not totally, but maybe hint to Jess that it would be a good idea to take her moccasins off and maybe walk all over the guy.
Yeah, suck that nigga's tootsies.
Man. Oh, no.
You could have got free rent, man.
Make some kind of deal. I would
Make
have
a
to
little
watch
deal.
to make sure it didn't get out of hand.
Yeah.
Insist that rent is free from now on.
Does
Why
Jess
not?
have like cute feet?
I think so. I mean, I'm not a
Got
foot
pictures?
fetish. No, I don't have pictures.
You want to
of
come
her
over for
feet.
dinner?
No, I don't. Actually.
You got videos of her toes crinkling up?
Yeah,
Foot
yeah,
fetish
you got
guys
that.
like that when the toes crinkle.
Toes crinkle.
What is that about?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
Sometimes I'll Google the word meaty, like because I'm looking for a meaty pussy, so I'll like go look up meaty on a dirty site, and then meaty feet comes up because foot guys love a meaty foot.
A meaty foot.
I never got that. I know when I'm looking at a horrible fucking foot, but besides that,
I like a meaty puss though.
yeah, I know.
Did people are suggesting you want to see Jess with another guy, and that's why you brought her over?
No, I have no
You would be
desire.
the cuckold.
Really? You wouldn't want to see that?
No, I wouldn't.
That'd be
How
hot.
do you know you don't have cameras in your apartment right now?
We painted.
Oh,
Yeah, but
man.
she's got
Did he compliment the paint before you mentioned it? You missed the spot on the third wall.
And before you change the locks, are you positive that he was never in your place when you both were at work?
Who can be? How can you
Anything
be?
could be a camera.
How can you be? He's
how-
fucking keys.
He's got keys.
No,
He could
how
be
can you be
sniffing-
positive he wasn't?
Oh.
He could
Put
be
it this
sniffing
way.
just his underwear.
toilet
I
cam.
would so put a camera in there.
Well, I mean, he could be there. He could be there right now. Technically, we got a chain on the door.
Oh, yeah,
which
that
we
keeps
chain.
people out, yeah.
Well, when we're there, but
when
you
you're
can't,
there, you can't chain it when you're
not there.
Here's what you do. Put some baby powder on the fucking floor. When you walk out, when the last one walks out, take baby powder and put it all over the floor on the inside. And this way, if he walks in, the fucking footprint will be there. And
He'll
you'll
just
know.
take his finger and spell "you motherfuckers" in the powder. I'm gonna kill you.
I feel like the cat wouldn't have been safe if he was there, or the cat would have done something weird.
Yeah, fucking pissed
Cat.
behind the sofa and hid.
Yeah, what the fuck
While you
is
two
a
are bludgeoned to
cat?
death. Cats suck.
Maybe you replaced your cat.
No, Bruiser Brody is Bruiser
I didn't
Brody.
know. Dude, what would you have done if, like, I don't know, you went to the bathroom, whatever, and all of a sudden you're just a little curious, so you look in the bathtub and there's just a fucking victim in there.
A body.
Well, I mean, I would be alarmed. Would you?
Oh, God.
He probably would have alerted the authorities and moved out immediately.
Would you have
I
your...
would have left the Nageltron behind. That's
But if
for
you
sure.
see something like that, would you have your senses to actually be able to do something, or you'd be just frozen in fear?
If I saw a body in his house, would
How do you know you would have enough of your senses left?
knowing myself, I believe I would freeze up, and then there would obviously be something wrong, but I wouldn't. I would avoid eye contact with him. I would whisper to Jess, "Let's go."
Were you at
And
any?
she'd go, why do you want to go? What's in the tub? A booty. Who's booty?
I would leave immediately.
Were there any points where you were looking around for a suitable weapon if something had gone down? Were you looking?
There were not any points where I was not doing that.
Oh, okay.
All
and where was
points.
the mace gun again?
It was in the kitchen on the table, but
Just
it was
on a table?
It was in his package. It's brand new. Yeah, like he bought it from like whatever.
Oh, God, brand new.
Firearms.
He was trying
By the way, that's illegal. Illegal to own.
Arrest this man.
And he was trying to intimidate you guys a little bit.
Where is it? New York City or up in
suburbs?
Oh, suburbs, right? Yeah, might not be. Yeah. So what did you think would have been the best weapon for you to have, and what would you have done with it?
All I was doing was looking for blunt objects.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to. We're not looking at a scenario where there's going to be a fight. What you need is a blunt object.
A fight. Sam and the landlord.
A blunt object for one swift blow that would be enough of a distraction to then exit immediately.
Exactly. The swift blow would have been what you were witnessing as you were falling asleep. How great would it be is like you see them fucking and you're all passed out and then you hear her going, come on, faster. I think he's almost asleep.
Oh my God. She was in on it the whole time.
And he has a big skinny landlord cock.
Oh, no.
That would be horrible.
How bad would that twist be? She was in
hot.
on it the whole time.
Oh, would I love that.
I would hate
God.
that. Jess is very unhappy I'm telling this story on here.
Why?
She's very scared that
Silence of the Sams is a great
this,
story.
is going to become, he's going to find out about this and we're not going to make it to Friday.
He'll make it to Friday.
She's texting me right now saying, what are you doing?
Yeah, you probably should have waited till next week.
You guys asked.
Well, give us an update.
Exactly. Have her go over there for a little while for some foot kissing.
He probably knows way more about you
beverages?
than you think.
Beverages. What'd you have for beverages?
Oh, he kept trying to get us to drink alcohol. Like he kept saying, I have all kinds of wines. He had like 6 different kinds of beers. I was like,
did he buy all this stuff just for the big barbecue?
Yes. And he kept
trying to booze you two up.
4 times throughout the afternoon, early evening. He kept offering different kinds of wines and beers and alcohols, whatever. And we kept just saying, just seltzer water, please. Just seltzer water, please.
Seltzer water.
Just bottled water that we brought, please.
Yeah. And then he goes, okay, well, I'll have a drink. And then he started drinking his scotch, which he enjoyed.
Oh, shit. Maybe he's just a nice guy that has horrible social skills.
He rubbed her fucking feet. He's a foot guy, dude. He wants to suck her toes. He wants her to jerk him off with her feet.
I ate his chicken with a nice seltzer water.
That's true. A mulatto tried to question me once.
Idealistically, I'd like to think he's just has poor social graces. To me, I felt like a lot of the way he acted was like if intern David, when he grows up, if he just stayed in that sort of
wow, really?
Just
retarded,
those
stunted developmentally.
They turn into killers, by the way.
Which again, that would be not the idealistic turn, but the more realistic.
Have you looked into his background or anything on some of the
I did
websites that are available?
I'll tell you, I like that iPhone has a sex offender app because check that. He's not there.
He doesn't have that, but
he hasn't gotten caught.
Did you check out his criminal background?
Oh no, I should on the
like
thing
that.
that.
The thing. Danny uses that thing.
Yeah. No, I will do that though.
Use the thing. Try the thing.
Why?
See if
those are a bunch of lies.
Oh no!
You're gonna besmirch a good man, saying he was doing things in a schoolyard with his trousers down. It's a pack of lies. There was a bee flew into my underpants. The boy was trying to help me get the bee away.
Poor Uncle Paul has flyers all over his neighborhood with his face on it.
I thought I was popular. I thought they was welcoming me till a bunch of the fathers dragged me out of my house. Hit me. Spreading lies.
Sam, we got a very good idea coming in.
Cool.
We just want to make sure you guys are safe.
Thanks.
Kathy M. from Connecticut writes, maybe Ann should let Jess stay at the house for the week.
That is a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
If you two of us stayed
No. You'd have to stay at the apartment and sit in with the lights off in the corner.
No, so he's not suspicious. He doesn't think.
But then you
on
catch him. You catch him, but she wouldn't be in danger. So you're sitting there in the corner with the lights off with a baseball bat, just waiting for the door to open. Jess is safe and sound at my house.
But what if I just did that and Jess was in the other room anyway?
No, do you watch movies? So you know how that would end up? Somehow it would end up with a knife to her throat, with him going, drop the bat, drop the bat. It's like, how did she get into trouble like that? If it's just you, it's fine.
At the Cumia compound.
That's right. She'd be, downstairs at the bar, maybe. having some seltzer water.
She did get to see the setup for the first time recently. I mean, she's very impressed. She loved the movie theater.
The movie theater,
with the popcorn machine. She got to see, the bar, the karaoke, the studio.
She'd have the run of the place.
Wow,
that's fine.
I mean, it's a nice offer, but.
You have to look out for her, though, right? Just look out for her.
The bunny ears that she wore on
like
Halloween.
the bunny ears?
Yeah.
Kenny made a very creepy comment about the bunny ears.
What did he say?
I want her to hop on my face. That was me, sorry.
Actually, he's going to get really mad that I said this on the air, but mid-sentence, while she was talking, he asked her a question she's answering, and he looks at her.
Pulled his pockets out?
No, he looks at her dead in the face and says, I can't get over how sexy you look in those rabbit ears.
He was talking to your television.
Nageltron.
Nageltron doesn't have rabbit ears.
Oh, no. There's another scenario here. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. Ant will know.
What movie?
But how about you fucking set a trap?
A booby trap?
And you are waiting for this guy in your apartment dressed as Jess with the Jess wig.
That was Nighthawks.
Nighthawks, thank you.
I would just have my
You call
back
it
to the
chicken
door.
hawks.
You'd be washing dishes with your back.
Right.
Yeah.
You can only see your back thinking it's Jess.
I would have to crouch down a little bit because I'm much taller than she
Yes,
is.
you have that fucking horrendous shit on your head.
That's my hair.
God.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
You have a more girly body.
Wow. I mean,
Young girl.
What's Thelma doing here?
there's a masculinity to it.
Wearing her moccasins.
Exactly. You're a tough guy when you're shaving your pussy in the shower. Ooh, Jim.
Landlords in general are really, really creepy.
They are, man. If it's a house or something,
They're
it's-
really creepy.
You know what it is? They have
I
access
used
to everybody's
hate having
private
fucking
lives.
landlords.
Yeah.
If you have access to people's private lives, it's got to be tempting to look, man.
Lord of the
course.
land.
That's why I said wherever we move, it's just a company that owns a building.
Yeah.
Just corporate, anonymous. There's no deals. There's no negotiating.
No dinners.
This is it.
With lots of carrots.
All business.
And how much chicken?
There was enough chicken to serve 10 people, literally.
Are you exaggerating for the radio?
No. Enough chicken to
10
serve 10
people.
people and have everybody leave full and with a smile on their face.
Wow.
All right, well.
Lots of chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 15 pieces of chicken.
God damn it. Big Beto's right from El Paso. Hey, Hope, you realize that the three of you are now going to have to testify at this guy's double murder trial.
Yeah.
Is it double? Who's the victims with the double murder?
You guys.
Oh, man.
Well, we'll try our best to get the death penalty for this guy for you and Jess.
That'll be a memory
try.
thing. We'll make T-shirts with your faces
Yeah,
on them.
we'll
It's
try.
R.I.P. and buttons, and there'll be like in front of the building. There'll be like candles and flowers, and the
A
news
vigil.
will be here.
Yeah, well-
Here's where the gruesome murder took place
We'll have a walkathon for
of
Jess.
the beloved Jess and stupid Sam.
It won't even be about you anymore because she's really good looking.
People just look at
Yeah, the media will pick up on how hot she is, and you'll just be like, oh, yeah, and her dumb boyfriend.
They'd just be like, everyone would read the story and wouldn't even care the story is. They'd be like, what is she doing with him?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I'm trying to pursue a career in entertainment.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
you're not going to be much of a career if you're dead.
You're right.
You gotta smarten up, kid.
You should record a lot of Hits 1 shows so your voice could go on for the next few months.
Like
like
Michael
Billy
Jackson
Mays.
and Tupac.
Right.
Yes.
So you should start recording that now.
Yeah.
Just start voice tracking like crazy.
Yep.
Would you have been more comfortable
Yeah.
if you had a gun?
Oh, yeah, I would like... And the longer this conversation goes on, the more I want a gun this evening.
See, exactly. See,
I wish...
guns are just they're the great equalizer.
A nice little gun right under the bed, right next to where I'm sleeping, just in case.
Be great. Just
know.
rack a shotgun.
A lot of people asking if we would have Jim C help with the investigation. I don't know. I think Jim C's too busy to deal with the guy with the carrots and the fucking potatoes and the fucking chicken.
He was a bunny, Sam. A bunny. Don't arrest that man. He wasn't black.
They dusted for fingerprints on the moccasin.
Yeah. There was saliva on the girl's toes. And there was a little bit of carrot under the nail. We believe the perpetrator was eating carrots. He was African American. We found his hair all over. Oh, no, that was Sam. Not you, Sam. The other Sam.
Sam?
Yeah, the Asian Sam is the one with the good radio show.
We found ground up baby aspirin on the chicken. It's a girl. Her name is Jess.
Yeah. We thought it was semen. It was just a little bit of salted milk with crackers in it. What kind of milk is that?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Butter.
He had buttermilk in his pants.
If there was a scenario where he was in the apartment at night,
Yeah.
and I woke up and shot him,
Yeah.
would
You're fine.
would I be okay?
It depends.
Well, he's the
Don't
landlord.
shoot him in the back,
Right.
man. Never
That-
shoot him in the back.
It does give him access to the place.
But what if he had to break the chain?
Still, it could have claimed some kind of emergency. His family could claim there was some kind of a gas leak. Maybe
you're
he needed
fucked.
to get
Oh,
in.
shit.
No, you need to feel as if your life is being threatened before you could use deadly physical force.
Can I
don't-
make something up?
An intruder, I think you can
Yes,
shoot.
you can lie.
I think you can shoot an intruder.
Yeah, but there'd be a lot of fucking shit going on with the landlord. If you
Yeah.
would blast the landlord, because he does legally have access to the place, so you can't just get him for breaking into the house.
But if I said his hands were going towards my neck,
Doesn't
and I
matter.
felt as if my life was threatened, maybe grand
Depends on the jury.
That would go to grand jury.
Depends on the
Shit.
It would
jury.
go to grand jury. If he had a weapon on him, you'd be better off.
fingers crossed.
If he killed Jess, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but then I would not be. Jess would be deceased, and that would be a
You're
shame.
still alive, and you got to shoot somebody.
That would be great.
Sam, what you have to do is go way uptown and get an illegal gun.
Oh no!
Have that
that's
in
a
your apartment.
fucking couple of years mandatory if
Hear
you get
me
caught.
out.
All
It's
right.
not for him.
Oh,
But you fucking put it in his hand after you
drop
fucking
it.
kill him.
Drop gun.
Get a little
drop gun.
little
yes.
handkerchief, and just like on the TV shows, dust off the prints.
Dust it off and then wrap his hand around it to get his prints on it.
Yeah.
And then, but we saw the powder burns. Weren't close enough, Sam.
We knew he had fired a shot, Sam.
He gets mad.
There were fish sticks all over the floor. We knew a child had been eating. Mr. Monahan, Detective Monahan, stop masturbating over the girl's body. I understand she has nice feet. The girl's name was Abigail.
She wore rabbit ears.
They find 6 chickens and some potatoes with codeine on them. He knocked him out with codeine.
All from one episode. We never saw another episode.
I know. That's all you needed was
Stupid
one.
Abigail.
Sirius XM.